Welcome to Usman Chain Physics Maths class. In our tutorial today, I shall provide a solution to this problem before us. But in case, if this is your first time watching this very video, I encourage you to subscribe to Usman Chain Physics Maths class. So if you look at this very problem, the problem looks somehow dangerous, but there is a solution to it. There is a way we can simplify this very particular problem. So okay, so I want you to understand that infinity is also equal to 1 minus infinity. So what I'm saying here is uh, since infinity is also equal to 1 minus infinity, then there is something we can do here. We can consider that the whole of this square root, we can represent it with y. We can also represent it with what? Y. Because I am saying 1 minus infinity is also equal to infinity. So the whole this, you represent it with what? Y. And we'll only be left with y will now be equal to square root of tan x then plus y. Okay, the whole of this you represent it with y. So from there you remove the square root so that we have y squared is equal to tan x plus y. Now from here we can rearrange so that we have y squared minus y equal to minus tan x equal to 0. So from this very point we are already into quadratic equation. So we use formula method to simplify it more, where we can say that our a is equal to the coefficient of y squared is 1. Commanding our b is equal to the coefficient of y and is equal to negative 1. Then and our c is equal to the coefficient of tan x, the whole of the tan x. Our c is equal to minus tan x. Okay, so from there we can now substitute it into the formula straight. The formula is always we can now set our y will now be minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, so if that is true, we'll just quickly substitute into the formula, then we'll get our answer. Our a is 1, our b is minus 1, so we can set our y is equal to minus into minus 1, close the bracket, plus or minus, that is this. Then we'll bring down our square root, So if our square root is there, the next thing is what? B, then we'll set minus 1 square minus 4 times 1 times minus tan x all over 2 times 1. All right, so from there, this is minus times minus, it will become plus, then we are plus or minus, then square root, you square negative 1, you have only 1, then negative times negative will become positive, so we have 4 times 1 is 4 times tan x will become 4 tan x. Okay, all over 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So y is equal to 1 plus or minus square root of 1 plus 4 tan x all over 2. And this should be our final answer.